Hey everybody, it's Will. Wanted to do a quick video for you today and show a couple of knives that are available up on my website at www.willmooncustomknives.com. My particular philosophy, as far as selling knives and whatnot goes, it's an experiment. It's a little different than what most people have done in the past. What other knife makers have done in the past, where they do either custom orders or you get on a list and you wait for 2 years or whatever. I'm a little bit different. I just build knives to my own specs and put them up for sale and hope that people buy them. But one of the things is that if you got knives that are on your site, you got to go ahead and move them. So, these are actually on sale. So I have these $100 off from original list price. Those prices will be good until the 2nd of August. This is going to go up on the 31st of July. Hopefully I can get this video up tonight, and then you guys can have a look at these knives. I do not expect they'll last long. They're really just fantastic knives, especially for the money. So I'll show you the two that I've got here, and I actually have one more that's in Cerakote. That's a full Cerakote finish. This one here, this is a Mark 10 Premium. This one's up for $635, so bear that in mind when you look at the quality and the fit and finish and the level of construction that's going on in this knife here. This one is Black Sun. This is a Mark 10 Elite. It has a name to it. I think you can tell why I called it the Black Sun. It's got a really bright, this is actually my gloss stonewash blade. They both have pretty much identical blades, actually. Gloss stonewash bevels with satin flats and hand crown spine. But this one is a little bit shinier, and man, it came out great. Black Cerakote frame on this one's going to wear really good. Red and black CF scales with the grip milling. Blackened hardware. This is actually done with Cerakote on titanium for the screws. It actually has a red G10 floating back spacer and a black G10 pocket clip on this one. This one here is Mark 10, I think it's a 94. It's a premium model, like I said. Bead blasted titanium for the frames, billet titanium, integral bolsters on both the front and the back. It gives you a strike surface in the back here if you need to use that as a glass breaker or an impact device or whatever. This one does not have the floating back spacer on it, but it does have fully bead blasted G10 for all the grip that you can possibly get out of that G10. And of course, they both have got fantastic actions on them, super fast. One option you're going to get on the Mark 10 Elite that you're not going to get on the Premium is the Elite actually has got chamfers on the side of the trigger, whereas the Premium's just got a squared off trigger on it. So this is a little bit more comfortable. If you hit it at an angle, it's a little bit more comfortable. They're both razor sharp. I just cut myself just a little bit. But they are both really fast flippers. Let me see, lock bar engagement at about 10% on each one of them. They both have got carbide plated locks done with a Rocklinizer. Just going to give you a little bit of a close-up here. Again, fully hand ground, hand fit, hand finished, everything. Coming in at $635 for this one here, $799 for this one. So these will be up on my website, www.willmooncustomknives.com. Definitely check them out. Right now is the time to buy them. Summer is always a little bit lean for knife makers. It's really hard to make a living in the summer as a knife maker because there's so many different shows. I don't typically go to shows. I wound up actually staying in North Carolina to take the LSAT right after Blade Show. And as it turns out, I'm not going to be going to law school this year. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out. Both of the schools I applied to were a no. They filled up before I could get in. So unfortunately, it looks like that won't be happening, but I will be making knives. Get them now, and get them while they're good prices. I'm hungry. I'm trying to earn people's business by making the best knives I possibly can. I think these will prove to you that how good of a knife I can put together. Not just put together, how good of a knife I can build. These are truly the best quality knives that I've ever made, and they're at the best prices that I've ever offered them at. So thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the business. If you have spent money with me in the past, thank you for buying my knives. I don't say this enough, but seriously, thank you guys for supporting me. I am an individual craftsman living in the United States, and that means that I've got certain costs and certain expenses, and it's not cheap to live here, certainly not compared to some other places in the world. So, you know, obviously I know my stuff's expensive, but it's quality. It will last, and these knives, the Mark 10s that I've been putting together recently, that I've been making from billet scratch, putting everything, fitting everything, finishing everything, hand grinding the blades, hand sharpening, honing them to a razor edge. All this stuff basically comes together to mean I'm making the best quality knives I've ever made in my life. I've been doing this for about 5 years, working with knives, customizing knives, building knives. I transitioned into doing knife making full-time last year, and I've been going at breakneck pace trying to get up there with the best of them. And you know, seriously guys, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate that. If you haven't bought one of my knives, try one out. They're really, really good. I'm not just trying to toot my own horn. The latest generation of Mark 10s is absolutely phenomenal quality. You will not be disappointed. Let me earn your business. These are absolutely heirloom quality knives, and they've got a lot of style and a lot of really good attributes to them. Good design, good fit and finish, hand craftsmanship, made in the United States. Thanks everybody, I appreciate it. See you later.